I will do the same here as I did with the toolbars, and I'm going to explain to you all the quad menus. Let's start with the bottom left. First two options allow me to select the active camera and its target. Next one enables 2D pan mode. Display selected with edges is very self-explanatory. It's handy when you work with high poly models. With the next options, I can change the viewport's background. With the last two options, I can switch between display with maps and without. In one part of the top left menu, I put assets tracking and extra scenes. You can see that Corona by default has just 3 options to put inside quads. I used them all, plus I added custom scripts to quickly see the frame buffer window and start interactive rendering. I also added an option to start interactive rendering inside the viewport. You can create a lot of different quad menus and access them by clicking, for example, Shift plus the right mouse button. In these menus, I placed the editable poly and spline options. Let me create a sphere to show you all the options. I try to put all the options I need to not use the right-hand side modification panel anymore. When working on a spline, you will have different options available. Nice feature in quad menus is that you have two display options. Either you can flatten some menu or have it inside. Now, let's talk about my Alt plus RMB menu. In the top right part, I can change the reference coordinate system. It's much quicker than using it on the main toolbar. In the bottom right, I can choose the gizmo location, and on the left, the selection filters. Some of those options are not available in 3ds Max Actions, and I had to use scripting to add them to the quad menu. In the last section, I put some various options. I can quickly center pivot and affect pivot mode. I also can turn on and off the Enable Axis Constraints option. I can reset X-form. You should do this after scaling the object. When working on the camera view, it's easy to accidentally move the camera. To avoid this, I always lock it. Normally, you have to click 18 times to lock a camera in the target, and the same number to unlock it. So I added the script to do this with one click. Great, right? Last menus can be accessed with the Control key. I use it for modeling. In the bottom right section, I place a plane, box, sphere, cylinder, line, circle, and rectangle, as well as some copy tools. In both, in the top section I place the modifiers I use the most often. Lastly, in the bottom left section I put lights from Corona and V-Ray. Right now you can only see the ones from Corona, but if I switch the render engine to V-Ray, we'll see them all. You can easily delete some options from my quad menus and add the ones you need. Just find it on the left hand side and drag and drop wherever you like. We're done here. See you in the next lesson.